All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, and to the Bayah Shadabadat, the house of David. I'm Ayah Shatad, with men of valor, Las Vegas camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, you're the true children of Israel. 1/3 of the nation of Israel will believe upon this testimony, will receive this doctrine, and will believe upon the true names of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh meaning he is, he to be, he exists. By Hashem in the name. Yahweh Shai meaning he saves, he delivers, he is salvation. By Hashem in the name. Rachak Kodash, Holy Spirit, or Spirit Holy. 1/3 will believe upon those names in the testimony and the doctrine, obeying the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. 2/3 will not obey the law, statutes, and commandments, nor regard or care for the true name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, the Father and the only begotten Son. Therefore, they must learn cancellation by pain. All right, but without further ado, this is going to be a lesson, Lord willing. It be edifying unto the body. It's not meant to be that long, but still, Lord willing, it's edifying unto the body. We're going to start here in the book of Baruch, and it's going to be chapter 4. And I'm going to start at verse 30, and it reads, "Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee." Right, so here it is. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai said, take a good heart, Jerusalem. All right, and the Jerusalem he was talking about, hey, is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. You are the true children of Israel. Okay, that is your biblical nationality, your true nationality, and everything else that you are called, hey, is a byword, is a curse unto you. All right, to be called, hey, Yasharallah, all right, he, Prince of the Power, is a blessing unto you, and is a blessing that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai has bestowed upon his people, men and women. All right, matter of fact, let's go here into account. Let's go to the book of First Kings, and get a couple of scripts where we can prove that. All right, this is going to be the book of First Kings, and it's going to be here in chapter 9. Salakia. 1 Kings chapter 9 and verse 3, and it reads, "And Yahweh said unto him, I have heard thy prayers and thy supplication that thou hast made before me. I have hallowed this house which thou hast built, to put my name there forever, and my eyes and my heart shall be there perpetually." All right, so the eyes of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and the mind of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai shall be in the heart of his people perpetually, forever. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. All right, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. All right, and this was under the rule of King Solomon, because what did King Solomon do? He built that temple, all right, for Yahweh, all right. And let's give another account. All right, this is going to be it's like your First Chronicles. It's going to be First Chronicles, and I believe it's 22. First Chronicles chapter 22. 22 and verse 10, and it reads, he shall, matter of fact, let's go ahead and start at verse 10. This is First Chronicles chapter 22 and verse 10, and it reads, "Behold, a son shall be born to thee, whom shall be a man of rest, and I will give him rest from all his enemies around about, for his name shall be Solomon, and I will give peace and quietness unto Israel in his days. He shall build a house for my name, and he shall be my son, and I will be his father, and I will establish the throne of the kingdom over Israel forever." All right, so here it is, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Yahweh has given the account where he has claimed Israel. All right. This is been since the beginning of time. All right. And of course, there's many other scriptures to prove it. But I wanted to pull these scriptures through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Lord willing is edifying for more ammo of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, giving the kingdom, all right, unto Israel. All right. Salakia. And let me read Salakia. I'm going to go back to the book of Baruch and I'm going to read chapter 30 again. And then I'm actually going to read down on that. This is going to be Baruch chapter 4 and verse 30 again. It reads, "Take a good heart of Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee." All right. And he gave us the name. This is going to be First Corinthians chapter 22 and verse 11, and it reads, "Now my son, Yahweh be with thee, Yahweh Shem Yahshai be with thee, and prosper thou, and build the house of Yahweh thy power, as he hath said of thee. Only Yahweh give thee wisdom and understanding, and give thee charge concerning Israel, that thou mayest keep thy law of Yahweh thy power." All right, so, as you read in the beginning of Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1, it says, "This is the book of the commandments of the power and the law of the law that endureth forever. But such as leave it shall die." All right, so Yahweh Bashem Yahushai imparted that wisdom and that knowledge unto us. Go back into the book of Deuteronomy. All right, chapter 4, verses 5 through 6. Or 4 through 7. Salakia. I said 5 through 6, but verse 4 through 7. It'll give you an account. All right, it'll tell you exactly what it is and what Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has done for his people. All right, he has established us and given us the law. All right, so go back to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4. All right, and go verses 4 through 6 or 4 through 7. All right. And we're going to go back to the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 32. And it reads, Salakia, verse 31, and it reads, "Miserable are they that afflict thee, and rejoice at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which the children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons." All right, and we understand, through scriptural knowledge, through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, through our apostles and elders on down, all the way to the newest brother teaching the 100% doctrine, rightly dividing the word of truth. All right, it is these other nations, all right, where Israel was scattered, chiefly here in the shores of America, all right, and scattered abroad these other nations, all right, and them being confederate against us, all right. If you go to the book of Psalms, matter of fact, let's go ahead and get it. This is the book of Psalms, and we're going to go chapter 83, all right, because it gives you an account of exactly who it was, all right, who has done these things unto the nation of Israel, all right. It's going to be the book of Psalms. It's here, and it's going to be chapter 83, and I'm going to start here at verse 5, and it reads, For they have counseled together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and Hagarenes, Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher is joined unto them. All right, so all these nations, all right, all these nations are confederate. All 17 other nations, all right, even though that these are the biblical names, And I will, matter of fact, let me go ahead and put up a chart for you of the heathen nations, just so you have edification. All these other nations right here, all right, are against you, Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Semio Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. These are the biblical enemies of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Semio Indians, and still to this day, all right? Because here it is, Jake wants to speak about old times and in biblical times. We are in those biblical times, all right? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, has made this thing plain upon tables if you have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, all right? These are the nations that are confederate against the nation of Israel, all right? All right, as well as the 2/3 of the nation of Israel. All right, John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was the leader from the beginning, all right, and a liar. All right, he is the one that you follow after. All right, so you have to suffer the same fate as these other nations, 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Why? Because here in the book of Proverbs, Proverbs chapter 11, 11 and 21, and it reads, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. All right. So you could be of the nation of Israel, but if you adhere not to the laws, statutes, and commandments, not seeking Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, all right, and calling upon the true name of the Father and the only begotten Son, repenting and coming back unto your power, Israel, you are likened unto the heathens. You are likened unto being a confederate with the other nations, to be an anti-Hamashiach, anti-Christ. All right? And therefore you have to suffer that same fate and that same judgment as you wanted to be a part of. All right? I'm going to go back here into the book of Baruch. It's going to be the book of Baruch, chapter 4, and verse 33. And it reads, for as she rejoiceth at thy ruins, and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved from her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. All right, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, he said he's going to take that pompous, that attitude, all right, that prideful attitude. Salaki, I'm trying to, calm it down on the cursing, all right, but take that attitude and that pride that these other nations have, especially Esau, Edom. Number one, Esau, Edom. And right up there with Esau, Edom is 2/3 of the nation of Israel. You first and foremost. All right, because Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai said judgment will start in his house first. All right, but no, you are just as bad as Esau, Edom. So all the atrocities that this place, Rome 2.0, a.k.a. Sodom and Gomorrah, a.k.a. Egypt, all right, a.k.a. Babylon the Great, here on the shores of America, we'll have to suffer desolation and destruction. All right, thus saith the Bible. Not by the hands of any brother, all right, but by the hands and the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay? This is you can care to hear it or forbear. It doesn't matter to us either way. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is going to make good on his word. All right? Babylon will fall. It will fall by ICBM thermonuclear fire. All right? All the works and anybody who's left on the shores, if they're not of the elect of the nation of Israel, will therefore be in that turmoil, that lake of fire. Okay? Guaranteed. All right? This is going to be the book of Ezekiel. It's going to be chapter 39. And I'm going to start here at verse 7, and it reads, "So will I make my holy name known in the midst of my people Israel." Right. So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai said he's going to make his holy name known in the midst of his people Israel. Why? All right, because, hey, the destruction is going to come nigh. All right, the destruction is coming nigh, and the salvation, hey, and destruction are simultaneous together. All right, as destruction is happening on the shores of Babylon the Great, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Rome 2.0, here on the shores of America. All right, hey, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, hey, will deliver the elect, the chosen. First and foremost, the 144,000 elect men, as this third woe is fastly approaching, and then the multitude of the 1/3. All right, men, women, and children who believe upon the testimony. Let me start at the beginning again. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 39 and verse 7, and it reads, "So will I make my holy name known in the midst of my people Israel, and I will not let them pollute my name any more. And the heathen shall know that I am Yahweh, the one of Israel." That his name is Yahweh, and his only begotten son's name is Yahushai. All right, the Holy One of Israel. "Behold, it is come, and it is done, saith Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. This is the day wherefore I have spoken." Right, so here it is. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is declaring, the downfall of this queendom. Through what? His mouthpieces, the prophets, that you may adhere to the prophecies that are being fulfilled, may adhere to the message and the good news that is being spoken, starting from our Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakah, the elders, the bishops, all the way to the newest brother teaching the 100% truth and the doctrine of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. It is this message that you need that will lead you into eternal life. Adawan Aratazah, I'm of that elect number. Adawan Aratazah, that you receive the message of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai in complete honesty and truth, and that the doctrine, may never be found blameless and always be found correct and spoken with a compassion and love of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, giving you the warning. All right, and adhere to the warning that is being given. All right, from the brothers who are out on the highways and byways, the prophets, the evangelists. All right, take heed to these words, because the day is approaching. Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rchak Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening and learning, and to the Bayashit Dabadat. Salaki, the Bayashit Dabadat. Till the next time, Amaya Shatab saying Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, Wa Abal Babal. Shalom.